American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Houston, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Kershaw has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty D, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Stepping up to the plate, George Springer from the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. Just underway here in Southern California. Lifted in the air out to right. Puig giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike. Verlander, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the first round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Manny Machado. Here's the first pitch to him.
Machado.
Missed with a slider. He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 1 out, nobody on. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And some trouble now in right field, and he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A bullet to first base. Into the box now, Justin Turner, and their runners at the corners now.
Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Bounced weakly near the plate. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Hit back toward the mound. Dozier ranging to his right, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping up now, Marwin Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Bellinger in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, just.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Marwin Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Martin Maldonado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lifted down the line in left, and a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead, and he is into second base with an RBI double. Settling in now, Martin Maldonado. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, just a 1-for-12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Matt Kemp will lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Kemp becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Yasiel Puig comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2. Brian Dozier waits on deck. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hit down the third baseline. Puig, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. His line against Justin Verlander, he's got 5 base hits in 27 at-bats.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On a line, that's a base hit. Here's Jock Peterson now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Hit hard to short, played on the backhand. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is stepping in. Justin Verlander, 9-1-2 due up.
Justin Verlander.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And he'll step out for a moment here, maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike called, now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Now a pickoff play at second, and he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair.
The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Striding in, Manny Machado. He drew a walk his first time up.
The shortstop, Manny Machado.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Machado now on 0-1. Missed with a slider. And there's ball two now. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Reddick moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The catcher, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. The second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. So digging in now, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
A 3-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Matt Kemp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Dribbled up the line. But that one rolls foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly on the first, and the Dodgers come up. Here's George Springer as we begin the top of the 4th.
Leading out for the Astros.
First delivery to him on the way.
George Springer.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
That's a ball.
That misses. 1-2.
2 strikes count.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Springer aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The tag by Dozier. He is out at second base. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Little dribbler down the line. Swinging a ground ball to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Brian Dozier.
Colin McHugh answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's one away. Striding into the box, Clayton Kershaw. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He froze him on the fastball there. Clayton Kershaw goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. Hit hard down the right field line. McHugh pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Yeah, he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. The cutter runs outside, ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he'll try to hold up in time, but here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. Maldonado is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Now at the plate, Colin McHugh. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Too low, 1-0. Line to the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And to score, the runner from second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
So he got him swinging. Jose Altuve goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Alex Bregman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Maldonado over at second. Gaddis at first. 2 out in the inning. Popped him up. Dozier onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on. Will Harris, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. First offering on its way. Chopper foul. pitch on the way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 1 for 5. Into the corner and slicing foul. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready on 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
first pitch coming. Here it is. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. 3-0 now. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. In there, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. This will be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
Center fielder, number 4.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Fouled away. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
First baseman, number 10.
Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. Machado has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. In now is Yasiel Puig. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's hitless in 6 tries. And this is low, ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 1-2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
How about it?
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll step off and try again. Chris Davinsky, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. Ready for another shot now. Clayton Kershaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Altuve is there. And that's the third out. So striding forward now, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he lays off for ball one. And he just misses with a curveball. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul. It's strike one. Strike two.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the... Here's Manny Machado now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Machado!
Hector Rondon takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Too high. And it's 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Set and the pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Altuve has a play. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Grandal pauses. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Machado at 2nd with 2 down. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now batting, Hector Rondon. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. Dozier has it, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So the batting order turns over now and set to Pedro Baez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled away. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
A little bouncer. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in, Justin Turner, 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch coming, here it is. Missed with a slider. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, he is out of here from the stretch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Yasiel Puig is on deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it one away. Into the box now. Yasiel Puig. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's gone 2 for 6. Roberto Ozuna comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. A 1-1 count to Puig. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
They'll try again, 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters. So coming to the plate, Brian Dozier. He went down on strikes last time up. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. And they'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3. Started to go around, but it's a call. Here's George Springer. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. George Springer becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Carlos Correa is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Fouled away. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Popped him up. Bellinger on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Pedro Baez. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning. Number 13 will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that's off his leg on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Next up for Los Angeles, Manny Machado. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.